Hello, everybody. I may have been doing some experimenting with some chat-related stuffs. Just ignore all of that. I'm assuming there's a way I can actually clear that. I'm thinking about it. One moment whilst I try to tidy up my own shit. He says looking for a way of doing it. Haha! There we go, I have cleansed it. I thought there'd be some way of doing that. Right. I shall try to be more entertaining than just cursing repeatedly at a boss that's kicking my ass in this time. Definitely plan on trying that at least. Where do I succeed? Well... that is an entirely other question. There's a bit there from the pink thing. There's 2 bits on the pink thing. 3 bits there. Let's try and go up to this dark purpley area. Shit. Hiya, Vamp! Oh shit. Game's been mean to me and giving me areas where I've got to be careful of friendly fire. Yes, Luna? Whoa! It's a Wendy! Well, shit. Fudge. Wanker. How are you, Delta? The Fae show us what humanity could be. Unfettered by the prison of our own flesh. Aware of the illusion of the body. Beings that treat concepts like gender as mere clothing to be changed when bored. Honest, I've not done too much more with it, so I don't actually even know if it's going to work. Would somebody care to say something in an alternative language whilst using !translate and see if it works? I am debating just shortening that to like !T for short. Because that would be a way of quickly doing it if you have a lot to say. I shall carry on announcing. Human concepts are but frivolous fashion that suits their whims. Hi, good morning, Delta. I'm doing perfectly fine. So yeah, that seems to be working quite alright. Might add a extra note to that to state that it's translated beyond just the italic, I don't know yet. Thinking. They are truly free. I crave their gift. Sure, I guess, but think less transhumanism and more the desire to look super cute. This means I can probably ask Paimiko if she would like to join, considering I know that she has to translate everything anyway. And I can grow my fellowship. Definitely not got visions of conquering the continent. Plus, they'd still need to be able to understand my English. Why wouldn't someone want to look super cute? And it is hard because what is cute is constantly changing too. A little bit windy here. Hello, Alicia. You're smiling. So? You only smile when something awful is going to happen to someone else. That is so not true. Seems filth never changes. I was hoping the explosion got you. But maybe I'm luckier to be able to take you down myself. What a nuisance. Let's get this over with so I can get back to much more important things. Oh? Haven't you heard that I'm ending the age of men? Couldn't care less. As far as I'm concerned, the age of men ended as soon as the Coalition refused to toss you in the oven. Ha! Still bitter that they believed me over you? Believed you? Don't make me laugh. No one liked you. It was Maya who convinced them somehow. And now Maya's running around trying to fix her own mistakes. It's a beautiful irony, don't you think? First you didn't believe me, and you ended the world. Now she believes in the beloved child prophecy. But we all know she won't find them. You discovered that prophecy? You mean you don't believe in it yourself? It's a prophecy. Maya's an idiot for spending resources chasing it down. Don't talk about her like that. No! Please talk about her like that. Enough words. Shit, I didn't even see those. Anchor. That is clearly not how you use swords. Honestly, I thought that was a very cool and impressive way of using swords. Back in my day, people would actually swing swords around with their actual hands. Back in your day? Well, the world used to be very different when I lived here. Ugh, I lost. The power of a sword lies in the conviction of its wielder. I guess that means you have more conviction than me. I'm tired of a world where conviction means anything. Where the swing of a sword takes more than its target. Like you care about collateral damage. You did everything you could to shift suspicion from you. Even casting doubt on other children. What made you hate humans so much? I don't hate all humans. They hate us. They even hate the children they suspect to be like us. Nobody should be like you. Got me another piece of titania. Ah. I see you, game, trying to sneak that through. Wait, wait, wait. Mother Tucker. Well. Oh, I've not even been up here. I thank thee, fair lady, for freeing me. I spy upon thee a blessing of fine art. Mayhaps from one of mine larger cousins? Allow me to express my gratitude. There! You can now swing around. A quaint spell of my own. May thy journey be swift, and this world's weight hold no power over thee. Oh, hi again. Seems you got a nice upgrade to the spell I gave you. Press down while grappling to shorten the grapple rope. You can use this to gain more height. Try doing it at the lowest point of your swing for maximum height. Huh. I don't see any change of height. What it means. Oh shit. Okay, so it seems to be A. Although it does seem weird that I seem to be able to do it at once. Okay. So pushing in a different direction triggers it? Strange. Can't even see where nothing's supposed to get to from there, to be honest. Didn't realise shooting it straight up would actually shove me down. Try going up the other way. Mean. Definitely hard to work out. Okay, so where am I even supposed to go from here? Nope, doesn't seem to be a ledge hiding there. I literally have to... So the longer it is, the more of a swing an upward swing you get. Yes, it does seem to not necessarily bounce you upwards. Okay, so pressing down does trigger it too. Which means I can accidentally trigger it quite easily, if I'm not careful. definitely inconvenient. Let's try. Ah. Hey! Health! Nobody said I had to be working all day. In my free time, I like to find old, forgotten fairy tales. This is the first half of a story about Shenken, a young man who was captivated by a fairy's melody. He laid down to listen to it. When the music ended, he realized the tree he was resting under had grown old and tall. Though the music only seemed to last minutes, he was listening to it for decades. Time in Elfhame and its surroundings passes strangely. All that time when I was telling stories to you and Maya, did you already know them? The Fae have stories about the same events, but our versions are very different. The menu says they serve butter, sugar, cream, creamed butter and sugar milk, fairy bread, fruit tarts and cream puffs. Oh, that sounds better than I thought. Want a tart? Let's have a whole tea party after all this is over. Deal! Fae aren't difficult to feed. People used to leave milk and butter out for the Fae, and in return they blessed our cows with good health. My great-great-grandmother taught me that. Her mother was actually spirited away by the Fae right after her first son was born. 50 years later, she came back looking just as young. But that wasn't the strangest thing. She behaved so oddly. Sometimes she didn't understand the most basic human things. She'd laugh at the cruelest things and become angry like a child. She thought it was funny when my sister nearly drowned in the river. People become fae-like themselves if you eat too much of their food or live with them too long. Fae-touched, we call them. Anyway, now that the fae are coming back into the world, I'm making butter and milk for them. Best to stay on their good side. Seems like a relatively sensible approach. Hello. Being a shopkeeper is fun. Humans are so generous with their gifts. A human gave me some trinkets in exchange for my blessing. I granted her heart's desire. Can I see the trinkets? No, I'm using them right now. But if you finish my challenge course, I'll give you one for free. How about it? Want to try climb a wall really fast? It's pretty fun. One go. One go, guys. Just one go. Left or right, guys, left or right. Okay. You guys know how I only said one more go, right? But I can see the flag. It's right there. Just one more go. Just one more go. You'll get it next time. I believe in you. Anybody want to bet against me now? Made sure to go different directions as well to cover more map exploration. not going that way then. Much easier than that other bloody climb. Although that might be just because I'm getting used to shotgun jumping everywhere. I feel like that actually cut out a lot of the level. Let's go. I'll just shotgun blast my way up this jump. Hey, you actually did it. Damn straight. How's this for a reward? A cracked monocle, eh? No, I'm good. Where was that ball anyway? Over there. And I did get the whole map as well. Ah, this is something new to dodge. Well now. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do after this? After you bring Titania back? I guess return to her court, enjoy the delights of Elflame. Delights? You really don't remember living at Elflame? It's like a dream, where there's no pain, only glee and laughter, and banquets and balls that last for centuries. Is that really what you want? Of course. What's wrong with you? Queen Titania. Not exactly. It's another piece of her. It's just her head. My queen, I swear I will unite your pieces and restore you to power. She's so drained of magic that she cannot speak. So, are you going to take the head? I can't, it's stuck to the altar by some kind of spell. Let's come back later if we have any ideas. I guess some assembly is going to be required. Oh, sugar. Upgrade. Oh, I got the upgrades. Sod that. Oop. What new delightful trinkets can I equip? Gateways emit a soft light and see data about foes. Sounds vaguely interesting. Ah, okay, I see what I have to do now. I have to climb up to that middle bit. That's kind of interesting. I was not exactly what I was expecting data-wise. And I think I see the faint glow there. Nope. I better turn that off. One, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1 wasn't odd. Then again, it may have counted from when it was slapping them about. Ah. It may have been because I was multi-hitting them. Wow, there's a lot of phases left here. There's no way we can carry all of these. Just grab one and let's go. It's not like she'll be able to tell the difference anyway. Okay, I got one. Let's go. Ah, okay, well, that leads up to there. Just one of the bits I was going to poke. Got me a tattered blindfold. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Oh! What do we think, people? No UI? Although I'll probably completely forget when to cast heals without it. Definitely an interesting one. Ow. Ah, only does 8. Only does 6. Whereas that does 45. And that does 33. I just need to work out how to get just enough propulsion there. That was the idea. Grapple it later. Have you ever thought about what it might be like to be human during the age of men? Growing up with a family, going to school, making friends. Yes, it sounds awful. I really have to spend 8 hours each day just sitting in a classroom? Maybe I don't want to learn anything. Maybe I'd rather just help the Fae kidnap children rather than having to socialize. Being a human is terrible. I'd rather live forever. I don't remember this. There's but one rule of succession in Fair Elflame. The throne is for all those who have the will and power to take it. Our fair Queen Titania overthrew the Unseelie court and banished them from our realm. Ah, I see, I just went left so I didn't see this bit up here. Seriously. That was not pleasant. Guys, last one. Balls. Hi. That wasn't so bad. I guess that was the way forward then. Oops. Ouch. What madness is this? Hey. Where am I even supposed to go? I was just actually no way of hitting you. Wanker. A glamour is not like a dumb human disguise. It isn't a mask. But I tell you what it really is. Just another way to show that I'm better. Now bow to me because I'm prettier than an ugly thing like you. Hi, Blog! That was not directed at you, by the way. Honest. I remember glamour battles whenever Faye squabbled in Tartinia's court. You could see who was winning as their glamour would grow stronger and stronger. They'd look so beautiful. Almost as radiant as our queen. The loser would have their glamour fade until they looked quite drab and plain. And then we'd all laugh at them because they weren't pretty anymore. Sadly, yes, I may have got a bit too engrossed in trying to shotgun jump everywhere. I can't believe you find this amusing. Half of putting on a good glamour is just convincing others they suck compared to you. Wait! Wait. No. You can't fire sniper bullets at me that are homing on. It's not allowed. It's a little bit excited there. I hate accidentally using that shorten thing. Actually, I wonder if I can... No, it doesn't cover the down bit. So anyway, how are you, Blog? can't seem to get any more velocity than that. Wanker. That's fair enough. I've started to configure my teams for the D zone, and I was actually horrified when I was looking at the person who's in first place, because there's only like 5 waves, yeah? Are you aware that the waves actually have like an extra one where you can field a second team? So it's actually 10 teams with no overlap for max. I was just looking at that completely flabbergasted and horrified. To put that into perspective, even if I wanted to do that without considering level or anything, I only have half the weapons required. Because that would be 80 weapons required, and I only physically own 40. Shit, I pushed the wrong bloody button. Aye. Right, where's next? Am I allowed to say wanker yet? I feel like that was a wanker jump. Hands cramping. Sorry guys, I've got one of those frustrating awkward jump bastard bits that are awkward in jumping. Just in case it wasn't clear enough. So yeah, Blarg, were Overlord still on sale? Honestly, no, I haven't seen the message. I'd probably have started streaming. I have a habit of not actually looking at my phone anymore at that point. Or I was getting ready to stream if it was sent beforehand. Okay, there it is. Oh. The old waited too long. Oh, you already have it? Wait a minute. How are you going to stream it, though, if you're too busy playing it? There seems to be some kind of flaw in that. And I finally ascended the top of this fucking scaffolding. Wanker. I have a translator bot now. All intercontinental. What the fuck? Ha! Jumped on the hole yourself. Hey, come on now. That was a lot of ice. And it's the good stuff, too. Humans are so fun. I wish they wanted to play with me more. There was once a sweet human child that lived near my forest. I took him on an adventure across Elfhame. Of course, I didn't want to worry his family. I made sure to return him home after just a day. Or was it 50 years? Who knows? Time is funny. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the healing point for the other jump challenge. Wanker. This is amazing! So many varieties of flowers have bloomed since the barrier weakened. I wonder if I can discover more if I find a way into Elfing. There's no end to my research. Well, we shouldn't have too much more of my stream to put up with, only like another 40 minutes. And I feel like I'm making pretty good progress, even if this area makes me curse. That is awesome, just being able to throw them off. Nice little grapple them into submission. I did not see the spikes there. Uh-oh. Right, well, I'm glad I grabbed that. Wankers. Yep, no. I feel like I have messed up here now. Nope. Gotta have it. Trigger the save. Hello. Last chance, Fern. Turn back now. This is just the natural order of things, Maya. Magic comes in cycles, and mankind has had its time in the sun. I can't accept that. The world you described is one that mankind can never live in. Maybe you don't understand, but humanity is mortal. We are fragile. The Fae can afford to enjoy the Age of Fae when it comes, and patiently wait for the Age of Men to end whenever it is humanity's turn to rule. But how many children will have to grow up afraid of the Fae? To know that in their entire lifespan they'll never see a world where humans are safe. Well, I don't make the rules, this is just what the world is like. In fact, the Age of Men has already lasted twice as long as it should have. Have you ever thought that we could make the world a kinder place? I don't care about the world. It has never been kind to me. Have I... Did I hurt you? I always tried to be a good sister. I wasn't talking about you. No matter how much time passes, there's a grudge I can't let go. It's time for the gates to open and let us out of Elfhame. Oof. It's too late, Maya. I know I know who you're looking for, but you'll never find the beloved child. Stop fighting and just accept it. Don't tell me what to do. You are not the sister I knew. You're one of them. You've been trying to tell me this the whole time, and you're right. Goodbye, Fern. Huzzah! That's the second piece to stream. Was not expecting that. Wanker. Well, that's me. I might as well try and go to the left. So good to see you, Changeling. I can feel the power of the pieces you carry. Give them to me, and I can bring back your precious cream. I don't have all the pieces of titanium yet. No, but we do not need them all. It is not her body that is important, but her spirit. If you have enough pieces, I can use that power to bring her spirit back. Actually, I'm going to hang on to the pieces for now. I suppose you still lack sufficient pieces. One more piece is in Elfheim, our beloved home. Down in the barrow's ceiling, the door to Elfheim waits. As for the password to the door, listen closely. It goes 31424. Gonna have to turn that off. Or is it just gonna hit them and trigger them? Three, 1, 4, 2, 4. Alright, let's go for it. There once was a lonely village surrounded by wilderness that the world ignored for a very long time. But as mankind grew, they built great iron tracks that connected people together. Railroads, a new invention to unite the world. Each morning the villagers could see the steam approaching in the distance as the tracks kept closer to their home. Yeah, I have been at it. What's worse is each square is not like, say, one screen. Each square is almost a room in of itself sometimes, whether it's a bit that doesn't scroll or a bit that scrolls plenty. So it's a bit timey-wimey for how it fits in. I know before I had this big chunk of green, I was only at like 58% as well. And that's with all of these other bits. A couple of little challenges over there for each you to get teleported to and out. Oh yeah, and I need to bring back that cardboard head's face at some point. Some bits, some branches up there I need to poke my nose into and see if I can find anything. Can't remember about the blue bit. Also, when I fell from that massive tunnel there, very awkwardly, there's a side path whilst you're falling at like incredible speed. Wait, what? It goes to 112%. So I guess part of it, either the challenges aren't counted as part of 100%. Oop. Sorry, I have a dog trying to sit on my back. And yes, hello. Thanks for joining again. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. If the base game's 100%, then they added some bits, and they didn't want to change the percentage calculation. It's not the first game I've played where 100% isn't the whole map. Usually it's tied to it 100% of a castle, in fact. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But humanity's industry was opposed by the iron-hating Fae who lived under the land. And it seemed the age of men was ending as Fae began to emerge from their burrows. The village soon suffered from sickening cows, kidnapped children, and more mischief than ever before. None of the villagers' gifts were enough to appease the Fae. In the lonely village there lived a child like no other. This child had a pure heart and was kind even to the most undeserving. The Fae were drawn in by their charm and swore not to harm them, for this human was their beloved child. One day the child wandered into the woods where it is said the door to Elfheim lay. Days passed and the villagers grew worried. When the child finally reappeared, they were healthy and unharmed, but their charming smile had turned sad. The child never spoke of what happened in the woods. After the child's mysterious adventure, no fairy was ever seen in the world again, even as humanity rejoiced. The villagers noticed that the child had changed. Their personality had turned melancholic, and the child often looked towards the forest. One day the child wandered back into the woods and was never seen again. It is said that as long as the iron of mankind remains strong and humanity continues to flourish, the Fae would be unable to return, repelled by the metal they so hate. Well... Oh, this is interesting, guys. it's hard to move around here? No, it's piss easy to move around. Using guns with a higher recoil could give you a boost. Like I haven't just been riding through the sky with a shotgun. Nothing like brute force to get yourself through a situation. Ardina Silverweaver was a fae who produced the most exquisite of garments. She had a human lover named Olaf, who she gifted him with many treasures. He eventually returned to his village to marry his betrothed. One day he returned to Arboro, and Ardina implored him to stay, but he refused, and he only returned to beg for more gifts. Ardina bade him wait as she returned with an enchanted sword, one of her finest treasures. She asked him to give her one last kiss. When he bent to kiss her, she stabbed him. More stories should end in a good stabbing. What happened? Wait, there's secret rooms? Well, let's see. I think I will buy all of them. Well, now. Sacrifice something for that one. I'll keep it my setup as it is for now. Nope, I want to save. Welcome back, Fern. Long time no see, huh? Hi. You know this fairy? Maybe. I don't remember. I'm really bad at faces, and this one doesn't even have a face. Well, fudge. I'm going to that save point after getting that silver. Because that was annoying and tedious. Finally. Wanker. Wanker. Glad I saved. Grab the bloody ground. Yes, Milo? Whoa, you have some serious power on you. I guess you really succeeded, huh? You're going to bring back Our Lady? Long live the Queen. That looks kind of funky, I'm not gonna lie. It's gaining on me! Oh shit, it's the other way. Guess I need better recoil controller. Nope. I want to see what that other door unlocked was. Nope, wrong way. Now let's see, what were you hiding? So, just what kind of bullshit is this? Alright guys, any idea what the hell I'm supposed to do here? Yep. Going to assume there's something else I can get to be able to like touch those without just instantly getting murderized. Witch investigation is what I'm currently thinking of that, and yeah, some of them are very long. I wouldn't have thought. Oh, that isn't a door. Oh. Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't have thought that would have took that long. I guess because it's literally it's the last one you'll ever do, because it auto clears all the ones before it, assuming you get 3 stars. So how long did that take then? It feels like an age. What, an hour or something? When Queen Titania was shattered, the witches used her magic to put a barrier between Elfhame and the human world. Fairies in the world couldn't go back to Elfhame, and fairies in Elfhame couldn't go out. But you've been taking down the witches, haven't you? The barrier has weakened. Now it only surrounds the main court further in. Once we restore the Queen, she'll take the barrier down completely. The Court of Elfhame. It looks beautiful even from a distance. Our trouble sense is kind of tingling. There we go. And even a warp point. Very courteous of you. I do believe that is my 2 hours up. So I'm just going to quickly check the map exploration. And thank you for joining me. Should be Tuesday and Thursday again next week. So yeah, that was a lot more productive. About an extra 20% for the 2 hours this time. Well, I still well, it looks like I still have loads of upgrades and trinkets to find. Yeah, going by map, maybe another stream, but I kind of want to find the various bits and bobs. Ah. Mormons, my one true love. See, is that gonna work? That is working. So this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing, guys, once I close the stream now. What do you mean communication error? Let me log in. So, I don't know when. I've got to try and work it out, but I do intend on maybe doing some D-Zone or some P-Drive on stream at some point. I have also, I'm hoping that maybe Blogfist will join me in streaming some Mormons. So they need a bit of work, but these four down here with no weapons and no pose are the teams that I'm working on for going into D-Zone. I know you can field more teams, but honestly, I just don't think I can manage that this week. I mean, I think I'm probably pushing it to the extreme with my 4 teams. But also, anybody who's watching me play these games knows how much I like to smack my head repeatedly against a brick wall until it crumbles. So, thank you guys very much for joining me, and hopefully I've been vaguely entertaining, going bollocks, wanker, and whatever profanities. So, good night, and I look forward to seeing you all again. I think we'll be coming up to the end of Rusted Moss. I do have a vote up on my Discord, which I may also have to double check. I've got a link for on my Twitch. I'm definitely going to have to double check that actually once I get off. With a poll going up there. There's a few different games I'm basically looking at streaming next, and it might be one of those, or I might have something else as like a filler for until the voting is over. Either way,